Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where you and your partner just couldn't connect? You're putting in the effort, showing affection, trying to make them happy, but something just feels off. Like they don't quite get it. Or maybe it's you who feels constantly misunderstood. Maybe you're trying to show love, but it feels like your partner doesn't really understand or appreciate it. Or maybe you've felt confused about how to express your love in the best way possible. What if I told you that the key to understanding this is simpler than you think? It all comes down to something called your love language, the specific way you experience and express love. First up, words of affirmation. If this is your love language, you feel most loved when people say positive things to you. And I don't just mean a quick love you as you rush out the door, I mean those heartfelt compliments, those words of encouragement when you're feeling down, the "I'm so proud of you" after a big win. It's about feeling seen, understood, and appreciated for who you are. Think back to a time when someone said something that truly made you feel amazing. It could be a partner, a friend, even a family member. Remember how their words lifted you up, how they made you feel valued. That, my friends, is the power of words of affirmation. If this is you, you don't need grand gestures. Those little everyday compliments mean the world. A simple text saying "thinking of you, can't wait to see you later." A handwritten note left on the pillow. These small gestures speak volumes. But here's the thing, if words of affirmation are your love language, not receiving them can feel like a huge blow. It can feel like your partner doesn't notice you, or that they don't appreciate you in the way you need. And that's why it's so important to understand your love language and your partner's. Because once you know how to speak each other's language, expressing love becomes that much more powerful. Next we have acts of service. If your love language is acts of service, forget the fancy words, you need to see it to believe it. For you, actions speak louder than words. You feel most loved when your partner rolls up their sleeves and helps out, when they go out of their way to make your life a little bit easier. Imagine this. You've had a long day, you walk in the door, and your partner has cooked your favorite meal. Not only that, but the dishes are done, the laundry's put away. The place is spotless. Sounds like heaven, right? That's because for you, these acts of service are the ultimate expression of love. It could be something as simple as making the bed in the morning or picking up their dry cleaning without being asked. It's about them taking the time to think about what would make your life easier and then actually doing it. Now, if this is your love language, you might be thinking, but isn't that just basic consideration? Shouldn't everyone do that? And while it's great to have those expectations in any relationship, for you, it goes beyond basic consideration. These actions make you feel loved, cared for, and truly cherished. Let's dive into the love language of receiving gifts. This isn't about materialism. If this is your love language, it's the thought, effort, and symbolism that count, not the price tag. You feel cherished when your partner gives you a meaningful gift, regardless of its size. It could be an unexpected surprise, like tickets to a show you wanted to see, or a small item that shows they've noticed what you love, like a new book by your favorite author, or a quirky mug that reminded them of you. For you, gifts are a tangible way of saying, "I see you, I hear you, I'm thinking of you." It's like they bottled up their love and handed it to you in the form of a thoughtful present. If this isn't your love language, it might seem a bit odd. You might wonder, why not just say it? Why do I need a gift? But for those who resonate with this, it's about more than just the object itself. It's about the gesture, the thoughtfulness, the tangible reminder that you're loved and cherished. Finally, we have quality time. For people who speak this love language, nothing feels more important than undivided attention from their partner. And I'm not talking about just existing in the same space while scrolling through your phones. No way. This is about real, genuine quality time together. Imagine this. You and your partner are fully present, engaged in conversation, laughing, sharing stories, creating memories. Maybe you're on a romantic walk, trying a new restaurant, or even just curled up on the sofa, having a heart-to-heart. The activity itself isn't as important as the connection you feel. If this is you, distractions are the enemy. A partner who's constantly checking their phone or seems emotionally checked out during your time together, that's a recipe for disaster. You crave that deep connection, that feeling of being seen and heard, of sharing an experience that brings you closer. So if you resonate with this love language, remember, it's not about the quantity of time, but the quality. It's about creating those moments of true intimacy and connection that make you feel loved and fulfilled. Chapter 5. Finally, we have physical touch. Physical touch is a powerful love language. It can be as simple as a hug, a pat on the back, or holding hands. These small gestures can make a big difference in how loved and connected your partner feels. Remember, it's not about grand gestures, but the consistent, everyday touches that build a strong bond. These small, intimate touches speak volumes to someone whose love language is physical touch. It's about feeling connected, grounded, and loved on a physical level. Now, this doesn't mean you need constant physical contact. It's about the quality and intention behind the touch. A partner who greets you with a hug, who reaches for your hand during a movie, who spontaneously rubs your back after a stressful day. Those are the gestures that make your heart sing. If this is your love language, never underestimate the power of a simple touch. It can communicate love, support, and understanding in a way that words often can't. Now that we've covered all 5 love languages, you might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, understanding your love language, and your partner's, is the key to a healthy, fulfilling, truly connected relationship. If you and your partner don't speak the same love language, it's easy for things to feel off. You might be giving love in a way that doesn't connect with them, and they might not be giving you love in a way that feels natural to you. But here's the good news. Once you understand each other's love languages, everything clicks into place. You can avoid misunderstandings and create a relationship where both of you feel truly valued, appreciated, and loved for who you are. It's like having a cheat sheet for your relationship. So let me ask you, do you know your love language? Does it match your partner's? How can you use this knowledge to create a stronger, more fulfilling connection with them? Drop a comment below and let me know what your love language is. And if you feel like you've learned something new today, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.